Hey guys, Press50 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys Bloxypolis Spring 2025. So in this update, we are currently on version 11.0. The update came out on April 17th, 2025. So here in this latest update, the new shopping center is currently being built. We are currently focusing on optimization to help the game run better. Removed around 11,000 manual welds from our workspace. Most of them were into pine trees. Removed 200 unneeded scripts from the workspace. Some items may no longer be functional. Renovations at Sam's Food Stop have been completed. And Rock and Roll Me 207 has bought the last vacant house and is preparing to get renovations started, which is pretty exciting. So the first thing you notice as you come to spawn is that they're finally starting to work on construction of the new shopping center. And there's a new sign here, a much prettier one, and it has slots for every single building that's going to be here. And a big one for Lightning Apparel, so it's its own standalone building in this parking lot. So the area is still fenced off, but the demolition is done, and they're currently building the building. There's nothing yet, but so here's a hint. This is where the new deserts is going to be, or deserts. It'll be right there. And there's all these equipment here. The Hall of Fame has been fixed up a bit. So as we head over here, we have Lightning Apparel, which we've already walked around. Nothing new has changed. About the same. I do plan to get some work done to it to make it better. I want to add wall trim to the building. Which way do we start first? I'll go this way. So here we have the gas station. Here we have the school. So here's what I meant items may no longer be functional. I didn't realize this until last second, but all the doors are currently broken and unanchored. That's because of all the welds I removed. I guess these doors were badly infested with those welds, so when I removed them, I didn't realize it's gonna break like this. So, yeah. As of 11.1, I've already fixed it. I think this door's still fine. And half of this door's broken, but the other half still works. And yeah. It took me a very long time. This bug has been here for over around 8 years, or these would fall apart. But I finally found out how to fix them. It was just like a script or something that needed to be removed. Let's go ahead and fly down here. Here we have the park. I'm still really proud of this. It turned out very nice. Then we have the boat dock over here. This is one of the oldest items in the game that hasn't been changed ever. But yeah. And then down here we have the beach. And here's this empty building. It used to be down here. It's over here now. I think I put it there in the last video. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about making it into like a pull toy store or a fishing shop. You know, 'cause the beach. I need to add like a path or something here. That would be cool. I want to add like a large pier or something. Then as we go here we have Bloxypolis Neighborhood Market. I did try adding sound effects, but I ended up realizing they're global. So like if you're all the way here, the entire map can hear it. So I need to work on fixing that. And also I need to find a proper sound for it, 'cause that one just sounds too junky. Here we have the pharmacy. I still need to add stuff to it. Electronics. Here we have the men's restroom and the girls' restroom. Stock room. Break room. At least these doors are still intact after that update. Seems like only the school's affected. And then here we have the garden center. And let's get out of here, because these doors are very annoying. I hate these doors. See what I mean now, the global? I need to fix that. See? Alright, we have this, here we have the black, why did I say black? The back plaza. There we go. Almost said black plaza. So we'll start with handles, discount discoveries. Just tables of like used items, TVs. I still have the detail of this one being in the wrong format, so it looks like that. And that one's got, this one's yellowed out. Then we have some clothes. Sorry, my pronunciation has been really bad today for some reason. Computers, clocks, and other furniture. Old antique furniture. And then here we have Sam's clothes. I still need to add a NPC here. Here we have Ironwell Fitness Aquatic Center, which is just an indoor pool. Here we have the boys' locker room. Sink, showers, toilets, and lockers. The girls' one's about the same, just different layout. And we have like an entrance or exit back here now. Here we have Sam's food stops after being renovated. It looks pretty similar on the outside, except now there's an actual wood texture on the outside. And there's a new roof. It's now a much darker color. It was like a darker gray, more of a black color than it was. Was it light gray, I think? Yeah. Doors are openable now. Here we have the dining area that still needs to get improved. Here we have the restroom. Then we have the house part. Oh yeah, I think this might be finished in this video. But yeah, here we have the living area, kitchen, and dining. Kids room. Activity room. It used to be a storage room. Here we have the laundry room and the restroom. I'm still working on this. I might put like a linen closet here. And then we have Sam's room. Guy. I love that poster. It's a classic in all of his Bloxburg builds. I decided to add all of his funny decals and normal decals like these to the house as well to make it more home feeling. The guys, this funny ones like this guy and the Stewie. I still need to find the rest of them. I just can't. Looks like the suns are starting to go down. I wish I could extend the time, but I have a plugin managing that. Next we have Iron Wolf Fitness. Got equipment here. Here we have the girls' locker room. There's 3 toilets, 3 sinks, and lockers. Then we have the yoga class. Then we have the boys' locker room. There's 2 toilets and a urinal, and 3 sinks, lockers. One's bigger for handicap, the other one's normal sized. Then we have iron here. And one more thing before I forget, because this is new, so I'm still not used to it being here. We have a tennis court back here. Next up, we have Mugler's Cafe. So got some dining area. Here's Mugler here. Girls' restroom. We have 5 toilets, 4 sinks. Then the boys' restroom, we have 3 toilets and a urinal and 3 sinks. It's slightly smaller than the women's restroom, but I could easily see there being a lot more girls here. Ooh, it's starting to get dark out, and we'll watch all the lights turn on. I always like this detail I added. I don't know why. Ta-da! I still like how these doors are openable now and stuff. I'm sure you've seen in like the older videos where this one was stuck shut, this one's stuck open but outwards. But now they both work. Next up we have retro autos. I'm not adding openable doors here since this is meant to be an older style building. So the doors will still be clipped through. Except for that garage door being modern. Yeah, this is a retro car dealership. I just broke. Okay. Could I just like... It worked. Okay. Here we have Lion Den. It's still advertising that they're under renovations, but honestly I haven't really touched it much because I've been busy with other stuff. Yeah, there's a play area upstairs. Here's the kitchen. No drive-through. Freezer. Here we have the manager's office. Restrooms, they're all broken right now. I at least fixed that part. In the next update. Here we have Thingamajig store. I had to get rid of all the bean cans because they were causing issues with the game, so I'm going to try to add them back if we could find the fix for them. Last but not least, we have BO2 Studios. I'm still really happy with how this turned out, or the renovations I did during New Year's. Literally New Year's Eve, I was working on this building right before like midnight. I was working on this building. Good times. I finally added doors here. Here we have like the news area, weather. I replaced the door with a regular or one. I didn't need a transparent door, but yeah, I did add the missing doors here finally. Alright, let's start with the houses. We'll start with this house. This is my house. There's a package on the doorstep, though. So here we have the living room, kitchen. Here we have the backyard. As you can see, this tree's gone. Back in March, we had a really big storm and it knocked one of them down. Then the neighbors behind my house decided to cut the remaining ones down for their safety, which is understandable, but I really miss those trees a lot. They're one of my favorites. So yeah. And before our trees grew their leaves back, my room would get so bright because of the lack of sunlight being, or the sunlight wasn't being blocked by those pine trees anymore. So here we have the upstairs restroom. Here we have my room. Here we have my grandma's room. Here downstairs, we got my mom and stepdad's room. Her window's open. That's one detail you'll notice, that some of the windows are open. Here we have my sister's room. Downstairs bathroom. Here we have the guest room. Over here we have the laundry room and the garage. Let's exit through here. Oh, there we go. And we just close it. Next up we have this house, my first house. Here's the entryway, living room, there's the windows open, kitchen, backyard, there's a pool here now. So if you saw my first video here with Bloxypolis in the late fall season, there's like a dirt pile here. Well, this is why, because we have a pool here. So whenever we take down the pool, it'd just be left with just a dirt pile. Here we have the garage. There's some boxes here now, and the Princess Jeep that me and my sisters had. But I think it was a hand-me-down from my older siblings. Here we have my big sister's room. Me and my sister's room. My mom and dad's room. Upstairs bathroom. Closet. Here we have the downstairs. We have like the downstairs living area, office area, little half bathroom, and the laundry room, and the guest room. Let's exit through here. I wish I could control the time. Well, I can. It's just buggy right now. Cause like, if I set the time to like noon or like 6 a.m., it'll be daylight, but it'll still be dark outside. And all the lights would still be on, thinking it's still midnight. End game. Here we have my stepmom and dad's old house. Here we have the living room, kitchen, backyard. Pool's finally open. I think I opened and brought back the pools a little prematurely, but I was just too excited to bring them back because they've been dirt piles ever since. Here we have the upstairs bathroom. Did I ever change? No, I didn't. I never changed that door. There we have my nephew's room. This was back when he was a little baby. Here we have an empty bedroom. Then we have my stepsister and her boyfriend's room. And as we go downstairs, we have the negarage. I still need to ask my stepmom if there was a door here. I don't think there was. I was never really in this garage. Here we have the downstairs office area. Staircase. Oh yeah! Staircases are finally a thing in Bloxypolis. Ta-da! Here we have the laundry room. So, I'm sure you guys remember there used to be a door here, but we actually had a gate here. 'Cause as I mentioned before, my stepmom's dog liked to be down here. So there'll be a gate here. It was like her it was like her bedroom. Then we have the downstairs bathroom. Closet. Is a linen closet, I think. Then my dad and stepmom's room. I might remove the sounds of the closets like that. Maybe do a quieter one, because that one's too dramatic. Right. On to the next house. Here we have my grandma's house. As you can see, there's finally landscaping. I might actually just skip that part and just show you guys it in the morning. Maybe near the end of the video. Oops, I skipped. Here we have the entryway, dining room, living room, kitchen. Here we have the back living area, half bathroom. Close that door. What's funny is that this used to be an office back in the day, but like 13 years ago, it was turned into an another living area, and now everyone's this is like the main living area. I mean, sometimes people still hang out in here, but there's not as big of a TV in this room. But it's better for gatherings and stuff because it's the bigger room. Here we have the sunroom. It's got furniture now. I think it had furniture in the last update, but I don't remember. Okay, and down here we have the laundry room and the garage. And up here we have the bonus room. There's a pool table and a couch. What's that? I don't know what that is. I gotta check it out in the studio. That door is no longer openable. Closet. Here we have my grandma's room. I fixed this area and made it more accurate. Here we have the walk-in closet. And the shower and toilet area. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Here we have the middle bathroom. I fixed the shower, added a more accurate one. And yeah. There we have my cousin's room. And my other cousin's room. There's a linen closet here, but I ran out of room to put one there. Gotta do some like work. Oh, look, the sun's coming up. One more in-game hour, and it'll be daylight again. And I'm already about halfway done with the houses. Here we have the recreation of my Bloxburg house, or my house. Here we have the entryway, living area, kitchen, backyard. There's some old sirens back here that were in a game before I started recording this town. Here we have the music room. Theater room. Bathroom 1. Half bathroom. And yeah, I forgot to add a sink here. Here we have Heaven's room. The baby room. Here we have the laundry room. Muggler's room. Here we have the downstairs gym area. Furnace, water heater, basement. And the sun's up. Here we have the upstairs living area, upstairs hallway. Here we have Sam's room, bathroom 2.5. Venus's room. I think that's her display name is Venus. There's also other usernames you had, like there's Chi and Scooby. I haven't spoke to her in a few years now though, so I don't know if we're still like in contact. She left my server about a year ago or two. I assume she was just cleaning out servers, or she probably still holds a grudge with Sam, caused her to realize, oh gosh, Sam's back, I better leave. Which I understand. We had a lot of issues back then, but they're all resolved now. Because Sam grew up. And, well, we all have. But yeah, here's the backyard in the morning. Close the door. I think I think I already went through this. Yeah, bathroom 3.5. Oh, I forgot a room. The garage. Next up, we have this house has been vacant ever since I started recording this town, but is now owned by my friend Rock and Roll Me 207, and some of his friends are taking over some of the rooms. So I mean, right off the bat, as you notice, first thing outside is that you can see one of the rooms have been repainted, and the for sale sign is now gone. Not much has changed here yet. Everything's still default, but if you look inside, there's some floor samples on the ground. There's some paint samples on the wall, and there's some plastic on the floor to protect the carpet. And there's a whole bed frame here, boxes. So yeah, this house is finally getting attention it's been needing for a very long time. Here we have the linen closet. Uh-oh. I already fixed that in the next update, but I forgot that was like that. Here's the upstairs bathroom. This room will go to my friend Quiverson. This room goes to Rock and Roll and Me and his husband, Big Badger Boy. So as you notice, the walls are green and there's carpet being laid here. Well, the old carpet's been removed. So, bruh. There we go. So yeah. There's a backyard. As we go down here, this will be the office. Laundry room. Here's a garage. As you see, just the old carpet here, some boxes, and the old appliances being thrown out. Get some more modern ones put in. Here we have the downstairs bathroom. This room will go to 3 people. Psycho Fox, Husker, and Techie. And this room will go to a condo. She's a cat. So yeah. This house will belong to, wait, hold on. 7 people. Quite a big group. But that's one way to afford a house like this. To pay off the mortgage and stuff. Well, I feel like in this game, since the town is so small, it'd probably be cheaper. Here we have Kitty Cooney's house. Still temporarily being held as deserts. Not for much longer. So we have the living room. Kitchen, which is a mess from all the stuff from deserts. The old building after it was before it was tore down. Or after it was tore down. Here's the hallway, closet. Here's the guest bedroom. Bathroom. Here we have the office area. Like posters everywhere in the bedroom. You can hear the wind chime at Iron's house. Then we got their carport. And then here we have their backyard. Got a gazebo, patio. Here's the shed. a koi pond. I forgot to show you the backyard for this house. About the same, but trees are all blossomy. Yeah. Before we continue, I'm going to go through the backyard of these houses before it gets dark out, so as you can see better now the tree's gone. We have this backyard. This backyard. I'm sure popping fences. Oh yeah, I finally fixed the swinging bench, so it works now. Let me swing it. There you go. Here's the landscaping on this house. It could have been there. I think it was there in my first video here, or it was probably just removed. But it wasn't there very long when I first added it because I added all this in September or late August. So by the time I added it, it was already time for me to remove it. Okay, let's continue the tour. Here we have Iron the Wolf's house. There's some big updates coming to this house soon. But as you go in, here we have the entrance, living area. There's wolf posters everywhere now. Kitchen, closet. This is my room, but not for much longer. I'll go and give it to another friend. Here we have a vacant room. This will go to my friend Frosty, and this will go to my friend Kendon, or Tornado Maniac. Here we have Iron the Wolf's room. And we have the upstairs bathroom. We have the backyard. There's the winch I was talking about. Here we have Iron's garage. There's a Dodge Charger in here. As we go downstairs, here we have the downstairs gym area and the little lounge area. Bathroom. Oh yeah, so here soon there's gonna be a wall built here. The equipment's gonna be taken out, and there'll be 2 new bedrooms here. Here we have a staircase. Iron's office / gaming room. And last but not least, the laundry room. Right, let's move on to the next house. There we have Snusk's house. It's a really tiny house. Cozy though. Here we have the living room, her room, the kitchen, and bathroom, and the backyard. It's a very tiny, simple house. I like it. Then we have her secondary house, which is an old Bloxburg build recreation. Here you can now finally see the landscaping. Pond's no longer frozen. So as we go in here, we have the living room. There's a new ceiling fan. Here's my room. You can tell it's a little older build because it's got the old Linden logo from 2019. Here we have the kitchen, laundry area, garage, downstairs bathroom. I think this is the only bathroom in this house. It is only a 3-bedroom after all. Here we have the backyard for this house. It's got a tree house, fire pit. As we go upstairs, here we have a little man cave area. Snusk's room. And Turkey's room. Here we have like a little lounge area here. And a large closet. At the very end of this neighborhood, we have Heaven's house. The owner of Lightning Apparel. Here we have the entrance, dining area, kitchen, living area. Table's broken, I think due to the weld removal. and the backyard of this house. It's got the pool and everything. Over here we have downstairs bathroom, laundry room. It's got a closet here now, and a pantry. Oh, and here's the garage. Here we have the upstairs living area, balcony. Here we have Heaven's room, a guest bedroom, upstairs bathroom, and another guest bedroom. Come on, get me down here. Where am I? I guess that stair's broken again. I gotta work on it. Here we have my dad and stepmom's current house. I just realized the bushes and stuff aren't in back. I wonder how I forgot that. Well, here we have the office. The room I just passed by is the living room, dining room, kitchen. Before it gets dark out, we'll show the backyard. Here we have the backyard. Starting to get dark out. Here we have a closet and my step-grandma's room. Master bathroom. Dad and stepmom's room. And the other normal bathroom. Next up we have my great-grandma's house. Unfortunately, as of April 21st, she passed away, but so her house will still be here as a memorial to remember her. I have been working on it, adding more details and stuff to make it more exact like the real version. But for now, it hasn't been changed yet because this update released on the 17th. Here we have the living area, kitchen, laundry area. Great-grandma's room, her bed's broken due to the weld removal update. Closet, or storage room. I think this is a pantry. My step-grandma's room. And I forgot what kind of part of the family he is. Oh my god, there's pieces of the beds everywhere. This is the linen closet, or was it a furnace room? I don't remember. Then we have the bathroom. Over here we have the backyard. There's a carport and a garage right here. The garage was reworked to make it more accurate. We only have 2 houses left, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here and just continue it in the morning. Alright, I'm back, and the sun's now rising up. All the streetlights just turned off. And now we get to enjoy the sunrise. Beautiful. Alright, now I can finish up the tour. So here's this house in the morning. Here we have my second house. Here's the living room, kitchen. Here we have the backyard. Got a garden shed here. There's an AC unit in my mom and stepdad's old room, or second room. like I said, the kitchen already. There's a furnace. Bathroom. Me and my two sisters' room. And my mom and stepdad's room. And my grandma's room. And the last house for the tour, my old house. So as you go in, oh wait, the landscaping's back too. It's so good to see everything in green again. I was wanting to start my videos in August before everything changed colors, but the best I could do was September when everything started to change colors. Everything was still green, there were still trees, but there's no pools. The grass was kind of a grimy color instead of this camo green color. That's okay. So as you go here we have the garage man cave area. People would always sit out here and just enjoy the air. The door open. We'll start with upstairs. Here we have the upstairs living room. Here we have the kitchen, reworked cabinets. Here we have the backyard. Here's the deck. We got a pool here. Patio. Here we have the upstairs bathroom. My old room. Here we have my big sister's room. Linen closet. Grandma's room. Closet. Now as we go downstairs, we have the downstairs living area. Staircase. Now it's a thing. Here we have laundry room. Closet. Downstairs bathroom. My mom and stepdad's room. And my sister's room. I feel like I may have missed some houses that have new stuff. Oh wait, I was. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to Iron's house real quick, 'cause there's two things I missed. Here we have his staircase. It's just full of boxes. Uses it as a storage. And then here is a new feature coming to Bloxypolis, coming to most houses, is an attic. As you open it, oh, there's our ladder. It's kind of janky, but it's the best I could do with my um, sort of mediocre skills. Beginner skills, not mediocre. Could be mediocre compared to what people would see, but yeah. Houses have attics now. I don't think I did the roof framing right though. I gotta look it up and see if I can make it more accurate. But yeah, houses are gonna have attics now. Irons is the first to have one. Does this house have a staircase yet? Oh no, a condo's room is a staircase. Or a condo's bedroom closet is the staircase. No, yes, I already showed that one. Yeah, that one has one. This one does not. Ours isn't very accessible. We just have like a little door there. And we just crawl in. But ours is like similar to Iron, just full of boxes and used as a storage. And that's it. Only a few houses have staircases. But yeah, that's the end of my tour for Bloxypolis, Spring 2025, version 11.0. Actually, let me just do this instead. Go all around the houses to show them all the blossoming trees before it's summer. Don't know if anyone really noticed throughout the video, but there's actually supposed to be like flower petals falling around, but they're really hard to see for some reason. You can vaguely see them a little bit though. Like there's one right there, right in front of my house. Maybe next spring I'll add more, or make it more intense. I should have done that with the leaves, because in the fall videos, like Halloween video, there was falling leaves. They just weren't that noticeable. Yeah. Really proud with all the work I've done over this year and a half work. It's all coming along very nicely. In the future, I need to start working on how to optimize it, make it better, make it run better on older devices. There was an area I missed. So after all this flybys, I'm going to just go right to it. The broken doors are making me laugh. It's already starting to get dark out? Wow. Time sure flies. Yeah, let's hurry up and fly by it before I get. Oh, it's only 3. Just got a couple minutes. So, what I missed was the campsite and the cabin. The heck was that? Well, here we have the tents, little campsite area. After I show the cabin, I can show you the campsite again at night. Here we have the cabin. So you add like photos and stuff in here. So what's that? Oh, like looks like something's unanchored. Can't believe it just took me that long to notice it. That's crazy. Looks like the end tables are too. Better write that down so I don't forget to fix that. But yeah, there's the cabin in the summer. And here we have this pool area I forgot to show as well. It's open. Let's go off diving boards. and the super high one. Now, if I went off that, it would have hurt me really bad. See, what's going on here? Like, why does it do that? Yeah, there's the campsite as it's getting dark out. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's the end of my video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.